Sevilla es una ciudad grande con mucha arte y historia. Mucha gente visita por cultura antigua. Ella tiene monumentos como catedrales, palacios y museos. Established by the Statute of Autonomy in 1981, the southernmost part and historical region of Spain, La Comunidad Autónoma de Andalucía, is the last Arabian region of Spain, and its capital is Seville, fourth largest town in Spain. If you visit Seville, you will notice probably somewhere the symbol NO80. This is the town's motto. It is omnipresent around the town, is included in banners, posters, magazines, and it also covers all area of daily life, found in bus shelters, public transport, street lighting, drain covers, benches, and even bins. These acronyms, NONDO, come from the Latin expression Nomen Domini, in the name of the god, and 8 would be the representation of the Latin word nodus, knot, the joint of the two words. Seville, in Spanish Sevilla, was known as Hispalis during the Roman Empire, city and capital of the province of Andalusia. After the empire's fall, the Vandals and the Visigoths made it the seat of their kingdoms during the 5th, 6th, and 7th century. In 711, the town fell under the Muslims' influence, now important as a historical and cultural center, as capital of Muslim Spain under the name of Ixvilla, and as center for Spanish exploration of the New World. One of the most cultural and picturesque parts of Seville is certainly the Barrio Santa Cruz. It is the oldest part of the city, built by the Romans in the 1st century BC, and forming the larger part of the late medieval Jewish quarter, until the edict of expulsion of the Jewish in 1492. In this neighborhood, there are most of the city's monuments, which most of them now are part of UNESCO's patrimonies. The most famous is the Seville Cathedral, one of the larger Gothic churches in the world. Most of it was constructed during the 15th century, on the site of the city's principal mosque, but the groundwork had been built by the Almohad during the 12th century on the site of an earlier Visigothic church. The main portion of the cathedral was built in the late Gothic style of France, but its various parts display building styles ranging from the Moorish through the Baroque. The cathedral's interior contains various paintings from many Spanish famous painters. Another Sevilla's historical building is the Alcazar Palace, the finest survival from the Moorish period, which lies near the cathedral. The Alcazar was begun in 1181 under the Almohad, but was continued under the Christians. Like the cathedral, it exhibits both Moorish and Gothic stylistic features. A decagonal brick tower, with a red aura, once part of the Alcazar's outer fortifications, remains a striking feature of the riverbank. Seville is known mostly for her monuments. It is a really artistic city. In fact, it is hometown of one of the most famous Spanish artists in the world, Diego Velázquez. The city museum has a fine collection of his paintings and of most of the Sevilla schools. Seville now has much modern art and architecture as well. One of her best examples of this is the Metropole Parasol, the wooden largest structure in the world, which under that there's a big underground parking area. The construction began in 2005 and ended in 2011. During this long process, the diggers have found some Roman and Moorish ruins.